Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another solo board game playthrough. We're going to be doing another hard mode playthrough here. This is of Nova Roma. So we featured Nova Roma on the channel a while back. But I was like, with the new edition that Queen's Games published, they changed a couple rules. And so one of the rules changes is that in solo you can actually score the animal tiles. So I figured let's just try doing that and then doing the hard mode. And really the only thing we do with the hard mode is start the AI's victory points at 40 instead of 30 for normal and 20 for easy. So let's just hop into it. I'm not going to go over how the game plays really because I have a video with that. Check that out if you don't know how the game plays. But let's finish that up here. We're going to push the white track up and then we're going to see that'll be white again. So we probably want to... I'm thinking maybe do we try to just really invest in this? We've got a couple things on our mosaic board that we'll care about that. So we'll flip over the first tile here. We can place them here or here. I kind of want to leave upgrading open too, so we'll put this here. And then we'll flip over the next for the Legionnaires. They're going to go here and there. Okay. So we've got one of each resource. Our starting cards, anytime we... so this lets us place... Tamer lets us place on... one of our workers on an animal tile. Let me see to make sure that makes sense. Permanent effects, Tamer, and you gain a coin when we do so. So that could be something interesting to invest in. Try to get a bunch of points from those. Okay, but I do want to move up on this track. So I could go here. This will let me get some cards. A lot of choices here. And we'll get a power of 2 if we go here. To move up on this and to do that. Okay, I think we're going to go there. So we're going to go here. We're going to get to take this action for a power of 2. So our strength is 2. We get to draw 2 cards. This lets us... Anytime we build, we get a coin. Is that something we care about? Let's just take 2 from the top, I think. I think that's what I really want to do. Oh, so this lets us do our this action. Okay, so actually we're going to play this out. So we're going to play out this mercenary. So, okay, first off, we drew 2 cards because that's how many, that's our power here. And then because our power is 2, it's going to cost us 1 coin. And we're going to play this mercenary. So whenever we take that action, we get to we get to play it as if we have an additional artisan. I think that's what they're called, artisans. One of our workers on the main board. Basically, we get to treat it as 2. But it's a once per round thing. I'm just double checking. I feel like, yeah, that should be right. Okay. Okay. I wonder why it's not in the back of the book. Alright, so, and then we're going to take that action, so we're going to activate this, and it's going to be treated as +1. So we can move one of these two up to 2 spaces, so we're going to move these 2. I could spend this to move it an additional space to get up here, but I think I have enough time in the round to do that, so I don't want to use that up. So I think that's going to be my turn. I think I'm done. Yeah, so that's going to be a turn. So let's flip this for the next set. They're going to place out here and place here, so not quite blocking me off yet, which is great. We could do some trading to get some resources. I need horses to get to the end, so it may behoove me to do that. Also here, just kind of keeping things in mind, we move a 3rd space here, we can get that one. This is moving 10 spaces amongst all 3 of ours. And then playing cards out are kind of some things we want to do. So we may want to focus on those 2 things, really, as much as we can. This will let me play another card out if we go here. And then if we do that, who would I play out? I could play out the Tamer, maybe. If we play the Tamer out, we can get this, and then... How do I line that up? Okay, we go here. This is what we do. We're going to go here. And we're going to do this action first. So it's going to let us draw 3 cards. I'm just going to take 3 from top of the deck. Our hand size is, what, 6? Yeah. Okay. Then we are going to play out the tamer for free, which is an ongoing effect. We can place out our artisan or our workers out here on the animal tiles. Normally we couldn't, and then we get a coin when we do so. We basically play that for free, and then we'll be able to. So that was this action, and then we get this action, which is to get this tile. So we're going to take this one. And this one's also for free because we got it from this section. Oh, hold on. My strength is 1. Let me reset that. My strength is 1, so it goes up. I'm not going to spend the wine, and then we're going to place this out. And I'm going to place this out. I think I'm going to place that here. And then I'm going to spend one of these because I've played out 2 cards to get... this lets me gain a resource. I think it's just the 1 resource, right? Yeah, no, we get a resource when we place out there. And then when we complete the whole thing, we'll get a coin and another resource. So, okay. So we've done that. We've placed that there. I'm going to get myself a resource of a kind. If I'm going to go here this turn, maybe I want to build something out. And building something, I could get some resources for that. Or, if we can't wait, because I'm going to probably go here. So the question is, what do I want to, what resource do I want? I could probably build something. So if I build something, I'll look at what needs to be done up there, which is probably, I'm looking at maybe, we'll take a stone here. Because if I build this out, I deny the AI from taking that one, which is ideal. Okay, last action this turn, our last Legionnaire is being placed out, placed it here, which is not where I wanted to go, thank goodness, because I wasn't even paying attention to that. And right there, we'll take our last action, we'll go here. We'll get to move this 2 spots, so we're going to go 1, 2. We're going to spend the horse to do that. And then, because we did that, do I want to... I can't spend another one. I could have gotten a horse and gone up ahead, I guess. But then we're going to use it to get another one of these. Then we're going... So we've done that already. Then we're going to build something. And I'm going to build out this one here. So I'm going to spend my coin, a wood, and a stone to build out this. This is going to get me 3 points at the end of the game. And it's an L shape. And I have strength 1, so I have to build it here. So let's build it like... that, and I'll get a wheat for covering for every side of that. No, this is not covered, never mind. Actually, let's do it up here. No, maybe I don't want to do that. Let's actually go like this. Okay, we'll do that, and then I didn't slide these down. And then for this, I can place this here. So we're going to place that there, get ourselves another resource. I'll get another horse. Okay. And I think that's it. I think we're good. So it's the end of the round. We'll do cleanup. This gets discarded. This gets discarded. We'll move these down. He'll take this one. That got discarded. These get discarded. And then I win this because I'm ahead on here. And then this will come out, which pushes that up. And we'll take these off. Take our workers off. And I believe that is, and then we'll flip this back over. Okay. We'll flip this over to move the Emperor. We can move him here or here. I think I want him there. And then we'll put out the Legionnaires. The Legionnaire, one's going to go here, and one's going to go here. Okay. Would it be worth getting more people out? I'd like to get this placed out too, just so I can kind of get that going, which would require going here. If I go here, I can get... we can get him out onto the board. And then play another card. What card would we want to play, though? What does the physician do? When you take a build action, you do not pay the artisan cost for the buildings. Okay, well, we don't have any of those right now, so I'm not too concerned about that. This is endgame storing for stone, so that could come in handy, but we're not really generating stone. I know we have to move up this, and we will. Let's see what the next thing is going to be. It's going to be blue, so maybe I start working on getting up ahead on that one, too. I'm going to try to max these out. That's going to be my kind of goal. Oh, and these have to move up. Okay. Maybe we trade and get some rid of these cards to get some money. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to go here. We're going to trade. So we're going to gain 1 coin for our strength. Then I'm going to discard 1, 2, 3 cards. Discard these 3 cards. Oh, I can only do 2. You may discard any number of cards from your hand to gain 1 coin per 2 discarded followers. Okay, so I'm only going to discard those 2 to get a coin. And then I'm going to spend 2 coins to get 2 horses. Then we're going to take this action. I'm going to flip this to take it with the +1, so I get 2 out of it. So I'm going to move 1 up here. It's going to cost me a horse to do that. And then I'm going to move another 1 up here. And then because I crossed the threshold, I can take another one of these. I think I'm going to take that. And that should be my go. Okay. All right. Let's flip this. Legionnaire is going to go here and here. Okay. I think we go here again. We're going to build. So we're going to build... okay, hold on. I can't do this one yet, actually. No, I do have strength 2, so I can. We're going to go here. I'm going to build. So I'm going to spend the stone and my money to get this. This is going to be worth 2 points for me at the end of the game, and it's going to give me 2 blocks. And I can do it on here or here. Let's do it there. So that one's covered. We've won that majority. And then we're going to get this for strength 2. And we're going to get to move on this 1. And I'm going to pay my horse to go 2 here. That gets me another one of these tokens. So I get my last one of these. And then, let's see. I don't really have enough to start doing these. So I've got to start getting these on the board here in a bit. So that's going to end my go. This will slide. This will slide. We'll flip over the last tile for the last 2 Legionnaires. 1 will go in the corner, 1 will go here. Because the corner is occupied, we have to give the AI a victory point. Okay. So now it's going to be, how do I proceed? I think I've got no money. I've got no job. I've got no... I'm just kidding. Okay. Maybe we will... take this tile just for the fact, or do I maybe just try to generate some resources here? So that'll require me going here, and then I have to pay. Okay, we'll go here. I will take this action to, or wait. Do we go here and then take this action to take this action? So yeah, we're gonna go here. We're gonna get something from here first. I'm gonna spend this to take this tile here. And it immediately gets me 4 coins. And I'll just place that there. It doesn't really matter, I guess, where it goes. It's going to get me 4 coins. Then I am going to spend a prestige there to take this action at strength 1. And it's going to let me place this guy out here. Because I placed him here because of my tamer ability. I get a coin, and then I get a wheat and a horse. Like that. That should be the end of the go. This gets discarded. This gets discarded. AI gets that. Slide these down. This gets removed. This doesn't get refilled, so that gets refilled now. This gets refilled now. We slide those down. I'm ahead on this, so I'll take this as well. Boats move, and then we know this is coming out, so it pushes this up. And then we're going to flip over the next one, it being red. And we're out of tiles, so we're going to redo the tiles. And then I get this back too. Okay. I was hoping for more animals to come out, but we haven't really had any come out, so let's flip this over. Okay, so we're going to flip that. He'll go here or here. I think I'm going to put him here. And then we'll flip this over, and this is going to place a Legionnaire there and a Legionnaire there. Okay. So maybe I need to start moving on the boats just so that I can make sure I can get some of those points, because there's like free points I'm letting go. So maybe I do that. I've got enough wheat, and I can start doing that, maybe. Is it worth playing a card out? I could get this cartographer and then get coins for doing that. That could come in handy. I could play this out, and this would... I would not have to pay the coin cost or the... wait, the Harbor Master... The Harbor Master... When you take a sale action, you may pay 1 coin to place one of your able artisans in your... Oh, never mind. When I take the sale action, I can pay a coin to put an artisan in my production area. That actually could be very good. Because then I could basically put it on here and then redo that coin. That actually could be very, very good. That combo might be the way to go. So if I do that, we'll go here. So we straight up get strength 2. I'm going to flip this to make it strength 3. So we get 3 movement. And we'll go 1, 2 by spending this, 3. And then that was this action for 3. Here is going to be 1. We'll get to take a card. And then it's going to cost me 2 money to play out this Harbor Master here. And I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've gotten 10. So I can actually take this right here. Boom. I'm going to give myself that for that there. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's my turn. Okay. Place a Legionnaire here and 1 here. Okay, so if I want to start sailing, well, this would have been good to do these, but they've blocked them off. So if I were to sail, we could sail here and build something. I'm kind of broke right now. We could go here to trade. So maybe we do that. We go here, and we'll get rid of these 2 cards for a money. Oh, I get a money for my strength as well. And then I'm going to spend some money for some resources. And let's spend 1 money for this and a money for this. Is that right? I think that's what I want to do. Then we're going to sail, so we get a sail, an action for 1. So I'm going to take one of the 2 of these, which they cost the same. So we're going to take one of these. That lets us move 1 space. So we're going to take that and get this. This gets flipped over on our board. And then we're going to activate this by paying a coin. So we can place out our artisan here, or our whatever here. It gets us a coin for this effect, and then we get a wheat and a horse. Okay. Slide those down. All right, let's take this. It's going to place here and place there. Okay, our last action. So I could take this here, but I'm going to wait to do it because I want to fill in some of these down here. And I'm only 1 person away from being able to do that one. And then... So I'm kind of waiting to do those. So if I want to build, building would be going here. I could build and maybe get another artisan to work with for this, like, so I can do it for that combo there. Just having it, or use it to kind of get up on this track a little bit faster. That could come in handy. I do want to build for sure, though, because then I can get this, work towards those. So let's go ahead and do that. We're definitely going to build for sure. So it's going to be a matter of, do we want to sail? Do we want to get another artisan? I don't know. They're not artisans. They're called something else. What are they called? I think these are artisans. No, those are artisans. I don't know what these are then. My people. So if I get another artisan here, I can use it for this for later. We can just, or I can sail and get my boat moved up just to kind of get some of those points going. And if I get this played out, I can get points for that at the end of the game. So maybe that's what we're going to do. So we're going to build and sail here. So our sail action is going to be 2. So we're going to take this one. It's going to cost us a wheat and a coin. We get to move 2 spaces. So we're going to go 1, 2. That gets us a coin back. Then, so that was our action there. Then we're going to take the build action across. And I think my strength is only 1, so I didn't actually think that too well, but I need more of these cards, so I'm okay with it, I guess. So it's going to be this and this to take this. It's going to be 2 blocks here, and I guess we'll put them around there. Okay, I really played that inefficiently. And then I can do this one because I have 3 cards and 2 boats. So we're going to take this one there. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. So these move down, these move down. He takes this one. I'll win this because I'm farthest ahead. This gets removed. These get removed. Slide those down. Pull these back. Get this back. This one comes in, which pushes this up. The last one's going to be white. Okay. Okay, so let's flip where we're going to put him. He's either going to go here or here. I think I want him here. Okay. So now we've got the Legionnaires. One's going to go there and one's going to go there, which is a bummer, but that's okay. Okay, so I need to be ahead on the red track, and I've got plenty of horses to do it. So if I want to go ahead on the red track, I need to take that action, which if I take it from here, I can get this guy played out. Oh, let's flip these back over. Yeah, let's do that. So let's go here. We're going to flip this over to make it a 2, and we're going to go 1. I'm going to spin a horse, go 2. That bumps this up. Then we're going to take this action here, and I get it as a +2, so I get 2 cards. We'll take this one and this one from the top of the deck. Then we can play out one of them for 1 money, and we're going to play out the ship captain. Oh, I have to move these over too. I think that's what I want to do there. Okay, I think that's it. Wait, do I want to do the ship captain? Or do I want to do the historian? Because it's going to be 2 points no matter what. I mean, I'm going to move up on that track a little bit. This is not as favorable as I was hoping for, so maybe we just focus on that. Especially because I'm going to be trying to activate that ability. So, okay. Oh, this gets refilled. All right, let's see where they place out. They're going to place here and here. Oh, nope, this gets bumped out because that's so they get a point. Okay. I don't have resources. So we could go here. Or maybe we go here. We're going to go here. And we're going to take this. We're going to get a coin. We're going to discard both of these for a coin. And then I'm going to spend them on... I'm going to spend both of these on this and this. Yeah. So I spent it on those. Then, so that was this action. So then we're going to take this action and move 2. And I'm going to go 1. I'm going to spend this down here to go a second one here. That puts me on this. And that ends my turn. Do I have any more of these I want to play out? No, I don't think so. Okay. Flip this over. Legionnaire goes here and goes here. Our final one. Okay. So kind of looking at things. We're in the second to last round, right? The final one we need. Okay, I want to get at least these 2 and maybe one of those. That'll maximize our points. So if we can get these 2, I need to get 2 more of those people out and 3 more of these done. So that's going to be kind of my goal for right now. For me to do that, we're going to have to go here or here. I think this... Yes, I think this is what we're doing. I think we're going to go here, okay? So the first thing, and I know we're just building up here, and he's going to get all these points, but I think that's the move. I need to get some presence in there, though. So maybe I can try to next round for the last round. Okay, so here we're going to get 2. So we're going to go up on this twice. Then we can spend one to keep a wine to keep going, but we're not going to. And then we're going to spend our wine to take this. This is going to let us get 2 movement here. So we're going to go 1 here, 2 there. That gets us another one of these. We'll just put this on our board. Then, so that was that action. And then building action, we're going to build. Oh, I never did the ship action this round. That's kind of a waste. We're going to build, though. And I can only build one of these 2 things. And let's go ahead and build this, because it's the only thing we can build, which is for 1. But it'll go here, giving us one of those. Then I'm going to do this one here, which is spend... We have 6. We're going to spend 3 to do this. That immediately gets me one of these and a money. Like that. Okay. That slides. That slides. That's the end of the round. So that goes away. He takes this 2-1. Those slide down. This flips over. Those slide. Those slide. I win this one because I'm farthest ahead on there. This comes in. He bumps up here. That gets out. Slide. There we go. And then this flips over. Okay. So I need to somehow get 2 people out, 2 more buildings out. Is really like the ideal. And then this goes there and that goes there. So he's going to get a ton of points from that. Okay, so first off, he gets placed out either in the corner here or here. I think I'm going to go here because I can build for a better value. And then we'll place out 1 here and 1 here. Okay. So the question is going to be, do I figure out how to get... Oh, I can do this, and I can do this. Maybe I focus on this and this. I think maybe that's the move, because I think it's going to be too hard for me to get those out. So if I have to build. So for me to build, I'm going to have to get resources. So for me to get resources, I think we're going to have to trade and get some of these guys put out. So we're probably going to do that first. So let's go here. And we're going to do this action first. We're going to place out an artisan. Artisan will go here. Because of our tamer, we'll get a coin. And then we'll get a wheat and a horse, which aren't necessarily the resources I need. And then we're going to build. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, hold on. Let me get mulligan here. Go down, go down, go down. Let me put that back. Okay, we're going to do a bit of mulligan because I have none of the resources I need for that. Maybe we... But trading's not going to get me a whole lot either. Man, the stuff is tight here. Okay. Then we're going to sail. We are going to sail and trade. So we're going to get 1 money. We're going to spend this on a wood. Then we're going to take the sail action here. So we're going to spend this and a horse for this, because that's the only one we have. We can move one thing 1 space. So this one's going to move a space, which gets us 2 resources. We're going to activate this, which lets us pay a coin to put one of these guys out. We're going to put him out. If I put him here, it gives me a wheat and a horseback. Yeah, I think that's what I want. We'll get a wheat and a horseback, and we get a coin. So we get the coin back we spent. Then we'll go ahead and spend this here to line that up, and that gets us one of these. Because I think I'm going to have to go here, and I think that's all I'm going to be able to do. So I need to get 2 more buildings built, which I guess is my goal for the round. And then I got to move up on this. If I get to the end of this, that would be nice, because that's just points. Okay. So here, they're going to go here. They can't, and they're going to go here, so it gets them a victory point. Okay. Hippodrome track, I can bump up it twice, which will get me to the end. Totally fine. So that should be okay to do, because I've got this. I could try to sail again. Oh, let me move these down. Actually, I need to build something, so let me figure out how to build first. So if I build, I can spend this, and a coin to get at that L building. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't I supposed to get 2 resources of some kind? Oh, no, I did that already. That was... Where did I see that? No, that cost me a resource. Oh. No, from here. I should have gotten 2 resources. I don't think I did. Or did I get the resources for that? Maybe I did. I'm going to say that I did. I don't remember if I did or not, but I'm going to say that I did, just to make sure I don't cheat. So if I build, I need to build here just to get presents here. So if I build, if I go here, that gets me 2 here and 2 here. So if I get the 2 for building, I'm going to spend this, and this. Oh, hold on. I can't do that. Darn it. Okay. I could have... If I had gotten those resources, I know I would be fine, but I don't know that I did. So maybe I do the Hippodrome track, and I can't build, though. That's my problem. So I need to figure out how to get some resources. And some money. Which kind of stinks, because that means I have to like spend a turn trying to figure this. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go here, and we're going to activate this as the... we're going to activate this as the trade action. So the first thing I'm going to do is I get it for 1, so I spend this. I get to take this for 1, so I get a coin. I could discard stuff, and I'm going to spend these 2 for stone. No, wheat. I'm going to spend it for a stick, and for do I spend it for that? No, for a wheat. I have to spend it for a wheat. Then, so I did that, right? Then, oh, but I need to build, and I can't. Okay, hold on, because I have to build to get this last thing, so I'm not going to be able to do that. So I'm probably going to have to miss that objective, which means if I do that, then I can go here and get some resources. So I feel like, okay, let me undo that. Hold on. So I'm going to undo this here, which gives me back my 1 money, but then this goes down and this goes down. Okay. Oh, game is tight. Okay. I need a... Okay, the important thing is to make sure that I get 2 things built out. And everything is kind of chunky right now. So if I get 2 things built out, what do I need to get them built out? I need money. I need money for all of it. Which means I could go here. But they both need an artisan, so I can't do that one. Okay, I don't think it's going to happen, which means I'm probably going to take that action. Or do I try to get this one, and I try to get the 6 people out? If I get the 6 people out, that would mean I have to go here and then spend 2 money that I don't have to play a person. Unless we do this. We go here first. So we're going to go here. And then I have a strength of 1 for this. We're going to place out this artisan, and we're going to go... So I'm not going to be able to build everything out. So I'm going to have to be able to place out people. So I need to get... So I'm going to go here. I guess I'm going to go there. I'm going to get myself a coin. And this. Oh, I still need a money, though. Because if I place something here as a strength 2, it'll cost me 1 to play it out, but it's going to cost me 2 to play it out right now. So it's like I'm still short of money. So is that what I want to do? Okay. Now I'm like hardcore APing here. So I don't think it's going to be possible for me to get this objective either. So I'm not going to be able to get either of these, which is going to be 10 points to the AI. But if I place this here, I'll get this one. Then I can go ahead and try to do something else, I guess. They're going to get 10 points that we don't get. Let's just do this. I think that's the best thing. So I'm going to get 2 resources and a coin. So the 2 resources I'm going to... And I'll just see if I can finish building here so I don't lose points there. So I'm going to get 2 resources. The resources I'm going to take are going to be 2 stone. No, a stone and a wood. And then we're going to place here. It's going to get me the sale action. So I'm going to spend a resource of a type and a coin to do this, which lets me move 2 spaces. So we're going to move here to there. And then, so I've done that already. Then we're going to build for 2, which means I can spend this, this, and this to build this out, which is an L shape. And I can build it out here, and I'm going to build it like that to get that, I think. Okay. Then they're going to take their last turn and move here, nope, here and there. So my last move is going to be here, but will I be able to build anything? It's going to be the problem. So I need a stone, a money, and another good. I was hoping to build just so I can get into this spot and not lose out on the 5 points, but I don't think it's going to happen. I just don't have the resources for it. Because if I go here, I get to move on this thing twice because of this, which will put me at the end. Then I'll get to build something, and I can basically build anything and go anywhere with the building, but I don't have the resources to cover it. So then I can forego that to maybe go here to take a card, but I can't even play the card. So is it even worth doing that? I think I'm kind of stuck. I could try... If I tried sailing one space, I could get my 2 bumps that way for free without having to take the action, which means I'd have to go here, but I need to be able to afford something. I can't afford any of that stuff. These did not come out in a nice way for me. I think I just go here, flip this for going up on this twice and spending the 2 horses, and then I will just take a card. It doesn't even matter. And I think that's it. I think that's the go. Okay. So, he'll take this, and then we'll go into final scoring. So, I got kind of jammed up here, but that's okay. So, for final scoring, and like I said, the thing that got added was the animal tiles got added to scoring for the end of the game. So, for final scoring, we've got our sailing. He gets 22 points for, 26 points. I get 10. 3 and 7. Then we get building contracts. 3, 5, 10, 11. So he's at 80. I get 3, 5, 11 as well. So that's a wash. Then zone majorities for each zone, compare the number of blocks. So here I get 5. He gets 3. Here we tie, and so tie goes to the AI. So he gets 6, I get 4. And then he gets 7, and I get nothing. Okay. Chariot token. So I get all of these. I have 15 points for that, plus I'm ahead on, I get 5 for this, and I'm ahead, so he scores nothing for that. So that's 20 more points for me. Okay. Which is cherry tokens, hippodrome finishes, follower cards, so score end game points. So I get here, I get 4 points because I have 4 of these. And then animal tiles, I get 2. And then the mosaic board, he's going to score 10 points. He ends at 81. And then I'm going to get 2, 4, 6, 9, 12, 15, 20. And then I get 2 points for that, 4 points for that. Is that it? Yeah, I get 2 points for finishing that, 4 points for finishing that. So it's going to be 6 points. Yep, and that's it. I got 82 points and he got 101. So we would have, wait, hold on. Had I played on easy, he would have gotten 20 points less, which would have put him here. So he still would have beat me, I guess. I don't know. I got really focused and got jammed up there. So I think I definitely played inefficiently for sure. But you know what? Sometimes it happens that way. I was hoping more animal tiles came out. I invested in that thinking more animal tiles came out. And like, I didn't have any of them. I mean, really had none come up. So that was kind of unfortunate because I would have maybe not invested in that had I known we weren't going to get that and maybe focused on a resource. So that was poor planning on my part. But anyway, that's hard mode for Nova Roma. It doesn't really change too much. Obviously, it just really scales how much points the AI starts with ahead of time. So it doesn't really scale that much in terms of like the difficulty. There's not like more points rewarded for certain things or whatever. So So anyway, I think I read that there's supposed to be an expansion going to Kickstarter later this year, so we'll probably revisit this once the expansion releases. But that's going to be it for today. It's a very, very good game. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.